Good afternoon and welcome to Jim Harv Hampton Stadium, Alumni Field, home of the Knox Central Panthers, as they are set to square off against the Bourbon County Colonels tonight here on homecoming night at Knox Central High School. Travis Mills and Eric Hubbard here on the call on the Blue and Gold Sports Network for live video and audio coverage of Knox Central football. And Eric, Panthers coming off a bye week last week. They're back home again tonight. After that loss 2 weeks ago to Paintsville, looking to bounce back here before a big game next week against Corbin. Bourbon County been a regular on the schedule. This game went down to the wire last year with Knox Central winning by 1 point. So it's definitely expecting a close game. A lot of familiar faces on the other side of the ball. Should be a good one tonight. We are on a delayed start. Game is still 12 minutes away from kickoff here due to Bourbon County getting in some traffic and not making it here on time. So kickoff has been pushed to 8 p.m. Again, we're about 12 minutes away from kickoff. But a beautiful night for football, and Knox Central looking to rebound from that loss against Paintsville 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, definitely going to be a game, I think, if you're interim coach, Coach McDaniel, the coaching staff, the players. This is a game coming off that loss against Paintsville here at home a couple of weeks ago. You've got a big game coming up next Friday. Always a rivalry game with Corbin, no matter what sport it is or what it is. But this is a game here tonight. You've got to stay focused, be ready to play some football. I think Knox Central's going to have to come out. Cannot afford to have the fumbles, the turnovers that they had against Paintsville, against this Bourbon County team, a team that they barely beat last year by 1 point, but nonetheless it was a win. And this is a Bourbon County team going to come in here and look to spoil the Friday night festivities here at Knox Central. So, look for the Panthers to come out here. Got to be aggressive. I think they got to take care of the football. But I think we got to find a way to get Gavin Chadwell, Abe Brock, Stephen Parton, get some of our playmakers involved some way, somehow, and get that ball moving north to south, south to north, and try to get some yards and points on the board quick. This is a game, I think, against Bourbon County, like Paintsville. You can't get down, a couple of scores early to them and dig yourself a hole. So, and what we saw, Travis, we talked about it against Paintsville a couple of weeks ago. Knox Central on first down defense struggled. Gave up a lot of yards on first down plays to Paintsville, giving them a short field, 2nd and 2, 2nd and 3, and just had at ease move the football. So hopefully Coach McDaniel and his staff, they've had 2 weeks to prepare. They come in here fresh, ready to go, and can get a good win here at home. They'll move to 4 and 2 if they do, 3 and 2 coming in to this game. But setting in the wings next week, DBF folks, go down early Friday, ride the rides, get you a bite to eat, the booths that will be there, and then get up here for that game, because obviously Corbin has some talent. They're on a state championship mission. Got some phenomenal players, and I'm sure that we're going to do all we can to give them the best game we can. Hopefully come out with a win if we could, but nonetheless, it all starts right here with Bourbon tonight, Travis. This is a game, I think if you're Coach McDaniel and the Panthers, you got to try to find a way to win it.
Panthers 3 and 2 on the season. Bourbon County 2 and 3. Both teams, Bourbon County be looking to get back to 500. Knox Central will stay above 500 as Panthers wait to get that district competition started next week against Corbin County. Going to have 2 out of those 3 games here at home. Looking to fare well and improve their district seeding for the playoffs coming up this fall. Very, very important games coming up on the schedule against Corbin, Wayne County, and Lincoln County. Bourbon County coming off a loss at the hands of Ashland Blazer, 53-14. And that's definitely Ashland Blazer, one of the more respected programs, basketball and football programs in the state of Kentucky. So Bourbon County looking to bounce back here tonight as well. They were able to pick up a win opening game of the season, 27-20 to East Jessamine. Also took down Harrison County at home, 42-0. Those are their 2 wins on the season. Had a COVID forfeiture against Pikeville, and then a loss at the hands of Great Crossing. That's the new school up there in Scott County. 28-7 fell to those guys. So Bourbon County, again, this should be a good game. It's a regular game on the schedule. Had a home and away between these 2 teams. They've played, this makes for 3 years in a row. I had a chance to go up and cover the game that Bourbon County beat us in 2019 there at Bourbon County. Had a chance to go up and do that game on the road. And they had a young man, number 3, Joyce was his last name. He's had 230 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns against the Panthers up there on that night. Was a tremendous athlete. Luckily, he's moved on down the road. Panthers don't have to worry about him tonight. But Knox Central going to have their hands full with Estes there on the quarterback for Bourbon County on the other side of the field. He's to do it all. He'll keep it. He'll pull the ball out, run it. He's going to throw probably several times tonight. They like to keep the ball in the air. So Knox Central going to have to be disciplined on defense. I thought the game against Paintsville, Eric, was lost in the trenches.
Yeah.
Knox Central was pushed around up front, offensively, defensively. The line has got to play much better tonight if they want to have a chance here against Bourbon County at home.
Yeah, definitely going to be a game for Knox Central here. Got to come out early, do what you can to take care of the football, get some points on the board. We're going to step aside now for the public address announcer, Mr. Nick Cole, as we have the singing, playing of the national anthem prayer before the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is you please rise for the Knox Central High School JROTC. Ladies and gentlemen, I ask that you join us in prayer with Knox Central Junior Cheerleader, Ms. Morgan Butler.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for everything that you have done for each and every one of us, Lord. I pray that as tonight's game begins, you protect every athlete on the field and in any athlete of God. Let us enter this competition with good sportsmanship and with respect for the opposing team. We ask you, God, to bless each and every one of us, especially coaches, officials, parents, and players. Keep us under the protection of your Son, Jesus Christ, and help us be aware of his presence with us in this day and time. Amen.
And then we would like to honor our nation with the playing of our national anthem. With the Knox Central High School band member, Ms. Lacey Olmsted on the flute. Exit the field. Thank you.
4 minutes to go here, and a countdown to kickoff sponsored by Bowling Family Pharmacy. While we got a second, we want to thank all of our sponsors here at the Blue and Gold Sports Network. Bowling Family Pharmacy, Fort Bank, Corey Chestnut, Market President, Patrick House, Attorney at Law and Paul Baker Law Office, Knox Professional Pharmacy, Bingham Tire and Oil, Daniel Boone Family Health Care, Don Franklin Ford Lincoln, Barberville Chiropractic, and Stilo Brand. Again, a big shout out to all of our sponsors here at the Blue and Gold Sports Network. 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, folks. If you're just now tuning in, expecting the game to be in the first quarter, the game was delayed. Bourbon County had some traffic issues getting here, so kickoff set for right at 8 o'clock now. So that's why we were a little late getting on. But again, we thank all of you for watching and listening here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network. You can find us. We're doing a simulcast tonight on YouTube. You just search Travis Mills, Knox Central, and you should be able to pull that up if you want to spread the word for people that don't have Facebook. And then I got to give a shout out. I know we can't see everybody's names the way we're broadcasting again tonight, who's commenting. Always go back, leave your comments, let the players know who's watching, where you're watching from. They go back, they watch us. We archive all these broadcasts. But a big shout out to my buddy at work tonight. I'm assuming he's still there at GR Hampton. One of my good friends I've got to know, hard worker there, custodian at GR Hampton, Mr. Harold. If you're listening, if you're watching, hopefully you've got us on here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network to take some time here to cheer on his Panthers. Always Harold Ely does a good job in whatever he does. And I told him I'd give him a shout out here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network. And Travis, I don't know about you. I know at my school some of the most underrated people, I think sometimes, that don't get a lot of credit like they should. Obviously, we love our teachers, and they do an amazing job. But it's those cooks, those custodians, those instructional assistants. It's those people, the school secretary, bookkeeper, all of those people that make the place go, the bus drivers. It takes everybody. I always say it takes a village to raise a kid. It takes a village to help us educate our students, and we appreciate all of those folks. Fall break coming up. So I don't know about Travis, but I plan on to go down and get me a little food at the DBF. Try to get a little rest over fall break, and if you know Travis, folks, you know he's not going to skip a meal.
A minute 20 on the clock here. Jim Harv Hampton Stadium as both teams coming out of their spirit line. Special shout out to all of the folks in the stands tonight, cheerleaders and everyone donning the pink colors on their jerseys, their uniforms tonight, as we celebrate and recognize those for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. As it was gold last month for childhood cancer awareness, this month it's wear pink for breast cancer awareness. For all the people that are battling that terrible disease, again, our thoughts and prayers go out to each and every one of you, our families, our friends, our followers here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network. Thoughts and prayers are with all of you all.
Yeah, definitely always. Knox Central does a great job honoring those, whether it's September, go gold, or October, go pink. Obviously, all of us know somebody, has a family member that's been affected by cancer. I got to give a shout out to my good friend, Miss Allie Staten, one of my wife's best friends from college. She is battling Ewing sarcoma, so our thoughts and prayers are always with her and her family. And then my sister being a survivor of breast cancer, so we all know somebody that's been affected. And so our thoughts and prayers are always with those folks going through that battle, those who have survived, and then those who will be battling in the future. As we are set now for kickoff, Knox Central going to be kicking off to Bourbon County.
And Knox Central in the gold uniforms with the navy trim. They're going to be going left to right. Bourbon County in the white uniforms with the maroon trim going right to left. This is Goodwin and Commodore back to receive. It's a line drive right at midfield. It hits a Bourbon County player. I think Knox Central may have it. Panthers have got it. What some good fortune on the opening kickoff.
I don't think that was an onside kick.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I just took sort of a squib kick, took a weird bounce when he hit the Bourbon County player, and what a break for Knox Central off the bat here.
Ball squirts out, and Knox Central falls on it. Panthers going to have it. Good break there for the Panthers on the opening kickoff. Ball spotted at the Colonel 48-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. This is Steve Parton under center for Knox Central. I formation. Trips out to the far side. Now man comes in motion. That's Chadwell. Parton turns, hands off. Tompkins right at the 45, and I think that's about it. 3-yard gain on 1st down.
11:50 here in the first quarter. No score. Knox Central kicked off to Bourbon County to start the game, folks. And if you're just now tuning in here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network, a squib kick, not an onside kick, just bad break for Bourbon County, good break for Knox Central as they fall on it.
Now Warren in at quarterback as Parton comes to the sideline. Heavy pistol here as one wide out to the near side to the far side. Warren takes the snap. He's going to set the throw out to the far sideline. It's incomplete, intended for Brock. Going to be 3rd down and 7 now.
And this was something, Travis, I think Knox Central did against Paintsville a couple of weeks ago. Got a lot of 3rd and long situations. Just nothing going on 1st down. You come up throwing empty-handed on 2nd down, and had a lot of 3rd and longs a couple of weeks ago. Something they got to stay away from here tonight against Bourbon County.
Heavy. I know he's going to go gun. One back in the backfield to his right. Trips to the near side. Warren in the gun. Takes the snap. Setting. Here comes the pressure. Makes the first guy miss. Still on his feet. Scrambling out the far side. Knocked out of bounds. Hard hit. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. It's going to be 4th and about 6 to go.
And we'll see what Coach McDaniel here does. Ball.
And boy, just like that, you get the momentum on a play like that on the kickoff.
And I think this is for Knox Central right here. They're going to go for, we're going to call it 4th and a long 6. 4th and maybe 5 at best. And they're going to go for it with 11-13 to go here in the first quarter. Ball.
Pistol formation. Got to watch the hard snap count, and they got him. They got him.
Yeah.
Just as we said it. And I think that was the plan all along, Eric, was to line up, give a hard snap count, and now it's going to be a much more manageable 4th down.
Yeah, it's still going to be short, I think, as it's going to be 4th and maybe the nose of the football. So we're going to call it 4th and inches here.
And I like Parton. I like Parton under center here. If I'm Coach McDaniel, I'm not sure that I don't line Parton up right behind those big guys and try to get that yard. Sneak it forward. Ball spotted inside the 40 at the 39.
Let's see what the play call is as Stevens looking down at his wrist.
They bring Chadwell up on the line. Now Parton hurries up, I formation. One wide out either way. Parton takes the snap, turns, hands off his Willoughby. Across the 35. He's going to have the 1st down. He comes in at that fullback position, gets the carries the first man through, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Knox Central Panthers.
And I think, Travis, you had to move the chains. You get that break off the kickoff, you recover it. I think that was something they couldn't go 3 and out and then just kick punt it away back to Bourbon County. They had to keep those chains moving.
One wide out either way. Panthers going to stick with it. I formation. Going to be a keeper as Parton trying to come near side, and he's swallowed up in the backfield. Looked like they were trying to set up maybe the option to the near side, but Bourbon County all over that. And the problem with you line up in that, I almost like to see some play action or set and throw one time, because when Parton's in under center, you know what's coming.
Yeah. Well, and too, even with Steven under center, I mean, he's got an arm. He can throw the football. So
a little confusion here as there's 15 seconds on the play clock. I formation. Now Brock lines up far side of the field. Parton trying to hand off. Couldn't tell if he handed that off or lost the ball.
So blown up play there as we're approaching 10 minutes, clock running here in the first quarter. Your score is 0-0. Just now tuning in as Mark Warren is now going to come back out under center here in the first quarter. Be 3rd and 16 for Knox Central. So obviously still may be in 2-down territory if they don't get it here. I think, Travis, you got to at least try to pick up 6-7 yards if you can. Make it much more manageable on 4th down.
2 wideouts either way. Warren in the pistol. Snap comes, dropping back. Pressure's coming. He's throwing deep, and he throws it well over the head of his intended target, Turner, down here on the near side. And now with the ball at the 40, I think you have to play field position here, Eric. You need to punt the ball here.
Yeah, definitely. You don't want to give Bourbon County, a short field early on in the game. I mean, you got a break on the kickoff. You got 1 first down, and obviously you're going to have to punt it. I like it here just to punt the football away, try to make it a long field on Bourbon County. With 9:36 to go here in the first quarter, your score is 0-0. Big thank you to all of you tuning in, watching, and listening here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network on the YouTube channel.
Parton back to punt for Knox Central. 9:35 on the clock here in the first. 0-0 as Colonel's back to receive. Line drive punt goes over the head of the Colonel player and into the end zone for a touchback.
And so we're going to see Bourbon County's offense for the first time here in this game with 9:29 on the clock. Bourbon County will take over after the punt by Stephen Parton. Ball be spotted on the 20-yard line of Bourbon County. So see what KC's defense can do. Defense, Travis, I thought against Paintsville had some gaps, had some issues, led up some big plays. Hopefully they fix some things here and do much better tonight defensively.
In the gun. Colonel's going to run on first down. Big run out on the far side. Look out. Has the first down, still on his feet. Cuts back across the 45, 50. Down inside Panther territory. No flags down on the play. That will stand as Bourbon County. First play from scrimmage down inside Knox Central territory.
What a run. Had him wrapped up on the sideline. Just kept those legs churning. Broke some tackles and kept the ball moving.
It looked like, I believe that was Smoot on the carry there for Bourbon County.
Big play there on first down for Bourbon County. So move the chains.
He's the leading rusher for the Colonels. 2 wideouts either way. Estes in the gun. Gonna hand off up the middle and hit a host of Panthers. Not much going. Maybe a gain of a couple there.
Quarterback there. Didn't know if he wanted to let go of it or not.
Gain of 3 on first down. Going to be 2nd and 7. Ball at the 41. 8:38 and clicking here in the first quarter. Two wideouts either way. Estes in the gun. He's going to keep it. Draw all the way up the middle. Fighting forward. Keeps those legs churning. It's going to be a 3rd and manageable here for the Colonels. Like Moody in the game. Has tailback here for Colonels. Moody lines up to Estes' right. 2 wideouts either way. 3rd and 4 for the Colonels. Give a hard snap count. 13 seconds on the play clock.
KC's defense got to come up big here if they can.
High snap. Estes going to keep it all the way. I don't think that's Estes, is it? Got a flag down. It's going to be a first down.
See what the flag is. Could be a hold maybe, and it is.
Ooh, big penalty there against Bourbon County. Going to back them up. Yeah, and that was Estes all the way there. That wrinkled up jersey didn't look like the number 15 out there. Going back to Colonels up. Third and 12 now.
Big break there for Knox Central on the penalty.
2 wideouts either way in the gun. Snap comes, dropping back to throw. Pressure's coming. He's got a man down the far side, and it sails over his head. Out of bounds, going to be 4th down. So after the costly penalty, we'll see what Bourbon County elects to do right here.
Going to be 4th and 12. Ball spotted about the 46-yard line of Knox Central. 7:27 to go here in the first quarter. No score.
And Bourbon County showing no signs of punting. Trips to the near side. 2 wideouts out to the far side. They're going to go for it. Estes dropping back. Pressure from Chadwell over the middle. Caught.
Wide open.
That's Moody down inside the 30.
What a pitch and catch.
A call.
Yeah.
To go for it there near midfield pays off as Bourbon County gets the huge first down. Coach Jones must have saw something he liked there.
Yeah. On 4th and 12 after the holding penalty, looked like Knox Central maybe was going to get the ball back. What a big play by Bourbon County.
Smoot to Estes' right. He's going to get the handoff. Coming near side, looking for some room. Out across near the 20. Before he's brought down out of bounds, we'll see who they mark him out at. I'll say mark him out at the 22, so just a gain of a couple, 2nd and 8. 6:45 and ticking here in the first. No score, 0-0. Two wideouts either way. Estes in the gun, Smoot to his left. Hand off again, Smoot up the middle, drags a couple of Panthers with him down inside the 15.
By Smoot there. Just kind of quick. Call that a R1 on the PlayStation or an L1.
Ball spotted at the 15. Going to be third down and called a long one, about 2 to go here in the gun. Two wideouts either way. Smoot still in there. He's going to get the call. Fighting forward. He didn't get it. Stuffed at the 15. Going to be short. It'll be fourth down. So the Colonels.
Another big fourth down play coming up on 4th and 12. Converted the big pass.
Already got one of them on 4th down and 12. Let's see what they dial up here.
Be 4th and about 3. 5:30 and ticking here in the first quarter. As the quarterback sneak.
Line up under.
He's
center.
still going. Unbelievable.
Fighting forward down inside the 10. And so 2 4th down conversions keeping this drive going for Bourbon County.
With 5:22 to go here in the first quarter, clock will start when the chains are reset. It's going to be 1st and goal. So Knox Central here, Bourbon County looking to try to get some points on the board first here in the first quarter.
They line up now in this offset I formation. They hand off, fighting forward, stood up at the 5 and driven backwards. That was Moody on the carry. See where he got to. And we got a Colonel down for Bourbon County. Right there close to where the pile stopped at.
Hopefully that young man is okay, be able to get up. You see folks on the clock. 4:51 to go here in the first quarter. Your score is 0-0. While we got a second, we'll thank our sponsors here at the Blue and Gold Sports Network: Boglin Family Pharmacy, Fort Bank, Corey Chestnut, Market President, Patrick House, Attorney at Law and Paul Baker Law Office, Knox Professional Pharmacy, Bingham Tire and Oil, Daniel Boone Family Healthcare, Don Franklin Ford Lincoln, Barberville Chiropractic, and Stilo Brand. Again, a big shout out to all of our sponsors here at the Blue and Gold Sports Network. We appreciate all of you watching and listening here, folks, on Facebook Live with us on BGSN. If you know somebody that doesn't have Facebook, tell them to go to YouTube and search Travis Mills Knox Central. You can find the game there on YouTube. We're hoping to have our YouTube channel up and going by the next broadcast. We finally, Travis and I will have a little bit of time here to maybe get some things squared away, as we still have the injured Bourbon County player still down on the field. Thoughts and prayers with him. Hopefully this young man is going to be okay. Looks like it could be something, though, a pretty serious injury that he may not be able to return to the game. But Travis, Knox Central comes out. They kick it away to Bourbon County to start the game, get a huge break. Ball takes a bad bounce on the squib kick, and Knox Central recovers. And then you think, oh, my gosh, here we go. We're going to strike first, and we pick up a first down, and next thing you know, we are having to punt the ball away. And then Bourbon County on some big plays, a big 4th and 12 across the middle. What a play call by Coach Jones of Bourbon County, and able to pick up the first down. And here they are now inside the 2nd and goal when we come back. Ball spotted about on the 6-yard line of Knox Central, as they'll have a chance here to score some points.
I can definitely tell you tonight, Eric, Bourbon County didn't drive all the way down I-75 to come out of here with a tie.
No.
They're going for it.
Yeah.
2 big 4th down conversions, especially the one at midfield that's 4th down and 12. Went for it, able to pick that up. So Bourbon County definitely came here to play. They were a little late getting here. But the Colonels came down here last year, left with a 1-point loss. They came here tonight looking to get the win, but as we still got a player down on the field for the Colonels.
Yeah, he's going to be carted off, looks like. So hopefully this young man is, not a real serious injury, but one that they're definitely giving him some attention to here on the field. 4:51 to go here in the first quarter. Your score is 0-0. Bourbon County threatening to score. It'll be second and goal when they come back from this injury stoppage of play. So we'll see what happens as Knox Central, everybody's down. Bourbon County players taking a knee here for the injured player. Again, folks, if you're just now tuning in or been watching here, you see the pink on the field in honor of breast cancer awareness. Knox Central last month was painted gold for childhood awareness, cancer awareness, and this month it will be pink. So our thoughts and prayers always with those who are going through that battle, that struggle that they have. As we all know, somebody that's been affected some way, somehow, with cancer. So hopefully in our lifetime we'll see a cure for all cancers. But in the meantime, all we can do is keep those people in our thoughts and prayers, and that's what we do here at the Blue and Gold Sports Network. 4:51 on the clock. We're going to step aside just for a couple of moments while they tend to the injured player. We'll be back with you here in just a couple of minutes as you're watching and listening to Panther football here on the Blue and Gold Sports Network.